Hey friends, welcome to Post to Post. It's Neil here, getting caught up on the news still this week after Christmas. Took a week off, so I'm glad to have you aboard if you've decided to click on this video. Seattle is in a bit of trouble, I guess you could say. They are being sued by the copyright owner, or the trademark owner rather, of the Seattle Metropolitans. There was a story written by, so I'm just looking at my screen, Jeff Baker by the Seattle Times, and he kind of outlined the entire thing. So we're going to go through just a little bit of the article and talk about kind of the backstory. We're going to take a look at the jersey and give our opinions and see if this is a valid legal action or not. So basically the backstory is, I'm just going to kind of zip through here, but the name of the person who owns the copyright is Paul Kim, and he has owned that since 2014. And so he owns the basically the naming rights, the logo rights, the appearance rights. It's more so the logo than anything. And because of the Seattle Kraken's Winter Classic jersey, it's very similar, obviously. So I'm just going to read one little snippet here from this article, and we'll go from there. So it says that relationship has been deteriorating behind the scenes, and that is in reference to the Seattle Kraken and Kim, because there was conversations of potentially buying him out of it, so Seattle could own the trademark and the copyright. And I actually didn't know that Seattle didn't own the trademark to the Metropolitans' rights. I think I did know that at one point, maybe when the team was originally announced, but I had just forgotten it basically. So I was a bit shocked to read this honestly, or hear this news rather. Deteriorating behind the scenes, the degree to which is outlined in a 24-page trademark infringement lawsuit filed by Kim against the Kraken's ownership on Wednesday in U.S. District Court. Kim alleges that the Kraken violated his trademark rights in the design of its NHL Winter Classic jersey for the team's upcoming New Year's Day outdoor game against the Viegas Golden Knights. What's going on there, Trev? You want to go see that there Vegas Golden Knights this weekend? Oh my goodness, Vegas Golden Knights at T-Mobile Park, claiming it contains a virtually identical red S logo and lettering to that used by the Metropolitans. So that's kind of what the basis of the legal action was around, and it goes on to say a bunch of other stuff in the article. It's actually quite a long article. I'm not going to read the entire thing. But I want to bring up the jersey so we can take a look at it and kind of give our thoughts. Like, if you didn't know that the Seattle Kraken did not own the copyright or the trademark of the logo and of the Metropolitans name and stuff, would you look at this and think, like, that aside, when you look at this, do you think this is inspired by the Metropolitans? I think you would have to lie to yourself if the answer is no. Because clearly the inspiration behind this jersey is for the Metropolitans. It's not exact, but it is absolutely inspired by. And I think the jersey gets probably a pass, and it's staged like the Metropolitans jersey. And I questioned when this jersey came out why it wasn't as staged as it was for the Metropolitans or colorized. Well, I guess there's your answer. They were trying to get away with the jersey. It looks like they did, but the actual logo itself is quite similar. I will throw up an image of that original logo of the Metropolitans so you can see it side by side. Now, it's obviously not identical, but still, it's close. It's close. And I think Seattle's in a little bit of hot water here. It's going to be very difficult for them to prove against this. I think it's going to be very difficult. I guess maybe for both sides. Honestly, for both sides, Kim doesn't have definitive proof. It's going to be in the hands of a judge, or however that works. I don't know how the U.S. District Court works or whatever that was. It's just tough. Like, from my perspective as a fan and as someone who works in marketing and has to deal with trademark and copyright, I would be sweating in my little old booties if I'm the Seattle Kraken. I have a suspicion that they will likely lose this or make some kind of financial settlement with Kim, and their relationship is only going to get worse. The only way I think they get rid of the lawsuit is if they give Kim exactly what he wants for the trademark in general, and that with that transaction taking place, there's an agreement from Kim that it wipes the lawsuit clean. Like, he just drops the case basically. But obviously that's a lot of coin to throw his way to get the trademark, but they're going to have to do that eventually anyway. Like, they should have done it They shouldn't have lowballed him up to this point, and I think that's where the relationship deteriorated because of the lowball offers. And I understand why he's doing this, because he's trying to throw, some dirt back their way. So I think the relationship is long from being saved. There are little options essentially, and I think he's in every right to sue the team, but I don't think he has definitive proof. So it's going to be a bit of a tough case, but I just don't see. I don't see how the judge awards the case to the Seattle Kraken based on how close the logo actually is. Based on this, it's the same city, it's the same stylized logo. It's just too close. So I'm interested to see how this plays out. I have not read any updates on this case. I'm still trying to get caught up on news and stuff. I took a week off, so I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Do you think this is close to being okay, and Seattle should kind of get a pass here? Do you think Kim is in the full rights to kind of win this case in court? Yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. And if that is a successful lawsuit by Kim, does that mean that this jersey will no longer be on sale? And if that is our future, are you going to go out and try and buy this as soon as you can if you can find it? Because I heard it's out, or heard it's not in stock in a lot of places. So might be a good jersey to pick up. I don't own this, and I have no intentions of buying it. So if you do get it, let me know. Might be worth something someday. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you did enjoy this video, please hit the like button, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Adios.